story that happened to me. One day I went out to Joel by the sea. The sun it was bright and the day it was warm. Said I, a quite a pint wouldn't do me no harm. So I went into the bar and I said, give me a stout. Says the barman, I'm sorry, beer is sold out. Try whiskey or vodka, 10 years in the wood. Said I'll try cider, I heard it is good. Oh never again, if I live to 100 or 110. For I fell on the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. After lowering the third, I headed straight for the yard, where I bumped into Brophy, the big civic guard. Come here to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? Well, I'm up with him first and I shattered his jaw. Fell on the ground with his knees doubled up, but it wasn't I hit him, it was the Johnny Jump Up. So never again, and if I live to 100 or 110. I fell on the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. That's not all. The next thing I met down in Joel by the sea was a cripple on crutches, and he said to me, I'm afraid of me life, I'll be hit by a car. Won't you help me across the railwayman's bar? And after 3 pints of that cider so sweet, he threw down his crutches and he danced at his feet. Ha! Oh never again, for I live to 100 or 110. For I fell on the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. So I went up the Lee Road, a friend for to see. They call it the Madhouse in Cork by the Lee. And when I got up there, the truth I do tell, they had the poor bugger locked up in a cell. Sister God testing him, say these words if you can. Around the ragged rocks, the red rascal ran. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. Was only 6 pints of that cider I had. Oh never again, if I live to 100 or 110. For I fell on the ground, couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Now a man died in the Union by the name of McNabb. They washed him and placed him outside on a slab. And after the corona his measurements did take, his wife took him home for a bloody fine week. It was about 12 o'clock and the beer it was high. The corpse he sat up and he said with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a pint of that Johnny Jump Up. So never again, for I live to 100 or 110. For I fell on the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Never again, for I live to 100 or 110. For I fell on the ground and I couldn't get up After drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. After drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Gesund bleiben.